Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Friday, everyone. Welcome to Tea Time with Tanya. I'm Tanya. How y'all doing today? Today is Friday, the 2nd of December, 2022. 1, 2, 2, 2, 2. There are four twos in this day. If you have been seeing the numbers 222 or the numbers 1212, pay attention. Pay attention to your thoughts. Try to keep your thoughts where you want them to be. And this is a perfect day for you to make the best of whatever it is that is in front of you. This is a day of opportunity, guys. This is a day of turning the corner. Open your eyes, see what is in front of you, experience and grab that golden ring. Good morning. All right, let's get this blessing. Dear Creator, dear universe, dear spirit guides, give us a blessing for today. There it is. Look at this. We get a blessing of a door closing. One moment, nothing is happening. Then everything seems to happen at once. A door soon closes, but before you know it, another opens. You walk through into a bright new life, one in which you can be who you truly are. Namaste. Let me read this one more time, guys. The blessing of a door closing. One moment, nothing is happening. Then everything seems to happen at once. A door soon closes, but before you know it, another opens. You walk through into a bright new life, one which you can be who you truly are. Namaste, guys. Namaste. That door that closes, that thing that you needed to get rid of, say goodbye to it. Don't hold on to it. Let it go. Because that door closing opens up a wealth of opportunity for you. Good morning. Let me say hello to the people in the chat. Here we go. Here we go. Good morning, Denny, Genealogy Junkie. Chase, thank you for moderating. Jasmine, hello. Hello, Paisley. Good morning, everyone. Hello, everybody that's in the room but not in the chat. Good morning, everyone. All right, let's go ahead and get this started. I've got lots of questions, and the ones that I don't get to today, I will get to on Monday. So do not be upset if I don't get to your specific question. I will get to it. I had a lot this week, and I'm glad for that. So the first I'm going to start off. Mike Lindell. We're going to start off with old Mike Pillow. Was sanctioned by the Justice Department. Okay, so who gets sanctioned? Oligarchs. Okay, we need to start identifying these people as what they are so that we will not be fooled by them. These are not everyday, ordinary people. Mike Lindell is a millionaire. He probably was a billionaire until he got in touch, until he put his fate in old Donnie Boy's hands. Same with Kanye, another oligarch, billionaire. Same with Elon, another oligarch, billionaire. Bill Gates, oligarch, billionaire. All of these guys, none of these guys are normal, everyday guys. Guys, these people do not live in any way, shape, or form the same way that we live. Okay? And what they are doing right now is to manipulate the system. The nastiness that is on display right now, guys, do not write it off. Pay attention to what is going on. Pay attention to what these oligarchs are trying to get you to support. Pay attention. And guys, I'm going to keep saying this. Keep a journal. It is important. History is being changed right in front of our eyes. History is being deleted right in front of our eyes. They are going to change textbooks. They are going to rewrite history so that future generations will have no clue as to what really happened or what didn't happen. And this is not the first time, guys. This has happened over and over and over again in our history. That is why we are at this Dunning-Kruger place to where nobody knows what's real and nobody knows what's fake. But people will jump on one side or the other depending on their hatred. And that's what it boils down to. This is values. And guys, write down what you know to be true. Write it down. Pass it along. Speak about it. But number one, write it down. We have got to be the authors of our history, because what's going to come after us depends on who writes what down. So guys, just keep notes, write dates. What happened on this date? 9/11, things like that, dates that happened while you were on this planet. Okay? And I'm going to say this. I'm going to go a little bit off topic. And I'm going to say this. The movie Shazam, is it Shazam or Kazam? I think it's Shazam with not with Shaq, but with the other guy. Somebody will put his name up there on the chat. Come on, somebody. All these years, they said that movie never existed. And now that movie, he's admitting to making that movie. It's a movie with two little kids in an attic with a genie. Genie's name was either Shazam or Kazam. And the actor was a black man that has red hair. And I don't know why I can't think of his name right now. But guys, this is history. They tried to change history. This is the same with the Berenstain Bears. Berenstein. Come on, somebody give me his name. Give me his name. Sinbad. Thank you, Nzinga Isis. Thank you. Sinbad. They swore up and down for years and years and years that they had never made that movie. And now they are admitting that they made that movie. Guys, these people have figured out either time travel or something, and they are going back and removing things from history. Write it down. Write it down, just so you will know for yourself, okay? I'm not going to get into no conspiracy theories. We're so far past that. All of us know something that we know existed. Jiffy peanut butter. I ate it as a kid. Jiffy. I remember. Loved it because each block was a different color. And it was one of my favorite peanut butters. And now they're telling us that it never existed. Yes, it did. Write it down, guys. They are doing some shady stuff and they are trying to change our history. Believe me or not, it won't hurt you to write things that you know happened down and put it somewhere, okay? All right, now getting back to Mike Lindell. Old Donnie Boy wants him to be the RNC chair. Will Mike Lindell unseat Ronna McDaniel for the RNC seat? Will they put Mr. My Pillow? And I don't really care what they do, guys, but understand, they want to normalize lying, and they are going to try to make a whole platform on alternative facts. That is why what Kellyanne Conway did to us is so important, because she normalized lying. Oh, it's not lying. We're just telling our side of the truth, which is a lie. Okay. Will Mike Lindell unseat Ronna McDaniel for the RNC chair? Here we go. Oh my goodness. Yes, guys. These folks are going to put in, and he's going to do to the RNC exactly what he did to his own personal fortune. So guys, let these people do exactly what they're going to do. Yes, Mike Lindell is going to be the RNC chair. Yes, he is. They are going to put this person as the RNC chair, and he is going to bankrupt the RNC like his own company. This is going to be a drain on the RNC. They're going to be making money for Donnie Boy again. Guys, under Mike Lindell works directly for the Donald, period. Works directly for him. Don't count him out. We are about to see 2016 all over again. Don't take your eye off the ball. And don't think that these people won't put that boy back in the presidency to continue to decimate this country. Don't put it past them. All right. My next question is from T. Jones. T. Jones would like to know, did North Korea get any of that $3 trillion that the Pentagon lost? And guys, that money has been disappearing, because Denny has a question on this as well, and we can do these together, I think. Dennis's question on this about those millions of dollars that went missing from the Pentagon. Dennis would like to know. Dennis states, 2 days before 9/11 happened, Donald Rumsfeld announced that $2 million had gone missing from the Pentagon. 2 days before 9/11, before the singular attack on the United States that changed our history happened, the Pentagon lost $2 million. Guys, these are not coincidences. And what's going to happen is we're going to have to follow the bouncing ball. But here we go. First question. Did North Korea get any of the $3 trillion lost by the Pentagon? First card is the Magician. Second card is the Hermit. Both of those cards are yes cards. Third card is Judgment. Another yes. We get the Hanged Man, Suspense, the Devil in reverse, and the final outcome is the Ace of Wands. Yes, yes, T. Jones. Yes, they did. For what? The Devil inverted. Let me read what the Devil inverted is. I think that's with the Harbinger. Reverse, evil, fatality, weakness, pettiness, and blindness. So, yes, they were making under the table deals. They were making under the table deals. That money went to a lot of different places. Guys, there's a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. Remember, do not have short-term memory syndrome. You need to go all the way back to Ronald Reagan and remember all the crimes that were committed under that administration. Remember how many people went to prison for years and years and years. And what happened then is after that, the Republicans started making laws to keep themselves out of prison. Okay? So they've been getting away with this stuff. Rewriting. Again, they only put into law what's going to protect them. Everything else is just a policy change. So they have been doing everything they can to try to protect themselves. But yes, T. Jones, that some of that money did go to North Korea, and it went to some other despots too. It went to some other people who it should not have. Some backroom under the table deals. People playing fast and loose with our economy. Under the table deals, and that's all I can say. My next question is from Spirits Beyond the Stars. Will the Supreme Court give states the right to change election results? And guys, this is what they are working up towards, to give it to states' rights so that they can eliminate the popular vote. That's why we have the Electoral College. Guys, that was a backdoor thing to basically keep Black people from voting, to keep undesirables votes from counting. So the vote goes, because that's what it is. So it goes back to the state and then they rectify the count. But understand why we have this, why our popular vote doesn't elect our president, is because they put a trap door in it so that they could try to control the outcome. And this is what Donald has been doing. He found out, he figured out how to manipulate the system, and he is using it to his benefit. And if we think that he is not going to do it again, then like Lindsey Graham said, we deserve everything we get. If we close our eyes and believe that Donnie Boy has no power, when this man has not been held accountable for one single crime that he has committed against, not only against the United States, but against the world, then as Lindsey Graham says, we deserve everything we get. We cannot take our eyes off the ball. So here we go. Will the Supreme Court give states the right to change election results? Because this is what they're going for, guys. This is what they are working towards. And guys, at some point, we are going, if we do not get control of the Supreme Court, at some point, they are going to force this through. This is where we have got to stand up as a nation. We have got to stand up together. This is what they're going to do. And we have to do this before 2024, guys, because this is what the Supreme Court, this is the ultimate goal, to be able to control the outcome of the elections. They want to turn the United States into a dictatorship. Okay? Understand what's going on. Understand the Supreme Court is on the side of tyranny. Period. Full stop. They are trying to take away all of our rights so that the agenda of one party can prevail over this land. We are in trouble, guys. If we don't stand up and do something, we are going to get taken over by these despots. If we don't stand up and do something, these cray-crays are going to take us over. All right? My next question is from Jace Harnage, and Jace would like to know. She's talking about Milo Yiannopoulos. Old margarine taco grease has made this Yahoo's it one of her interns. Milo Yiannopoulos is a character, number one. He's a dangerous character. He is wanting to open a conversion therapy clinic in Florida. Of course, in Florida, because that's where old Ronnie wants to make it illegal to be gay. Now, what we need to understand here is that Milo Yiannopoulos is a gay man. He's also been under the gun for being pro-pedo. Okay? Pro-pedo. He got all kinds of smoke for his views on it being just fine for men to engage in relationships with little boys. Some as young as 2. And they want to call it consensual. This is what these people stand for. This is who Margarine Taco Grease put as her intern. This is what these people stand for. And this is a gay man who wants to put gay people, gay men specifically, in conversion therapy when he himself is a practicing gay man. Come on, guys, wake up. Pay attention. This is why they want you to stay asleep. Because if you're asleep, then this is not registering. The words just flow right over your head. They don't come through your ears. And you're not saying, wait, what? Because these are rules that don't apply to them. They apply to us. Okay? All of these people are in the ruling class. Let's just put it that way. These are the ones who the laws were made for. These are the ones who are trying to run the entire United States. And they are getting themselves into positions of power to where they can pervert our democracy. And it is perverse what margarine taco grease is doing, and who you are judged by the company you keep. And watch, look at the company that they keep. Anti-Semites, people who just want women to just die. And I'm sorry, but I'm going to talk about that boy that went with Kanye, Mr. White Power. Now, what's his name? Fuentes. Now, this is what should give everybody pause. This should give every single person pause. A black man and a Hispanic man walk into Mar-a-Lago and sit down with the former president who started a right-wing riot on the Capitol of these United States on January 6th, 2020 or 21. I keep forgetting what year it happened. 2021, okay? Full-on attack of our Capitol. Now we have a black oligarch sitting there and a Hispanic, because Cuevas is definitely a Hispanic surname, who is claiming to be a white supremacist. Understand, they have got people of color, because both of those are people of color, carrying the water for the oppressor. Kanye is an oligarch, billionaire. Whether he lost it or not, he's still a billionaire. Oligarch. Let's call them what they are. He ain't one of us. Okay? Never was, never will be. And when he was, guys, that person does not exist anymore. Okay? Ain't nobody told this man no, and everybody has told them that he has the power to do whatever he wants to do without consequences. And he has faced what? No consequences. So he's not one of us. Everything that is going on right now is to get groups of people to merge together. But what's going on with Kanye? Now, Kanye's Christians are going to have a problem right now, because it's going to be kind of hard to justify somebody saying, I think Hitler was a great guy. The same person who said he was going to go DEFCON 3 on the Jews. The people that Hitler put into ovens and gassed. You can't play both sides of the fence and then call yourself a victim. But that's exactly what's going on. They have got people of color toting the water for the ultra-right 1% oligarchs, bending their backs to call the rich people victims. Oh, poor me. They're all out to get me. Pay attention, guys. Don't let this fly over your head. All right. Let's see. Let me read. Let me throw on Yiannopoulos. What is the fate of Milo Yiannopoulos? What is his fate? Is he going to be a danger to us? Yes, this man is going to be trouble. But he may find himself behind bars. He's going to find himself fighting off a whole lot of allegations. Oh, my goodness. Marjorie should have did a better job of vetting old Milo. Milo is going to she's going to lose some stuff, because Milo is about to bring a whole lot of embarrassment on her. There are some things this boy's in his boy's closet that are about to come out that she doesn't want to be associated with. So guys, Milo Yiannopoulos, he's going to be exposed. Let's just put it that way. He may already be under some investigations for some things that he has done in his private life, for some victimization of people. He may have some victims that may come forward pointing the finger at him, talking about how he harmed them. He may have to come up off some money. He's going to be asking, he's going to be asking people for money to try to help him. His end is coming. Don't worry about Yiannopoulos. He is going to be exposed, and his exposure is going to expose not only margarine taco grease, but the whole GOP for exactly what they are. Oh, don't do as I say, not as I do. Oh, no, just do as I tell you. Don't look in my closet. And this is what it's all about. Matt Gaetz, all of them. Skeletons in the closet. Don't open it, because a whole graveyard might fly out. And that is what is going on here. A whole graveyard. Milo Yiannopoulos is about to harm margarine taco grease with all the skeletons in his closet. And there's some little skeletons in there. This dude is a pervert. He's a perv. Okay. My next question is about Kanye praising Hitler. What will happen next? What will happen now that the Kanye Christians are going to have to justify all the things that are coming out of Kanye's mouth? It's got to be getting harder and harder. Guys, remember, we were faced with this very dilemma when old Donnie Boy in 2016 got on the ticket. All the red hats bending over backwards, trying to justify all his bad deeds. Remember, oh, that's just locker room talk. Oh, he didn't really mean that, but it got worse and worse and worse until there was no bottom. And this is where we are. There's no floor, guys. There's no bottom. Everything that Kanye said right there on live television, I don't know if it was live, but on broadcast television for the entire world to see, with his pantyhose over his face. Guys, pay attention to what's going on. Pay attention. This stuff is getting crazy, and these people this is getting insane. So let's see what will happen. How will Kanye's Christians bend over to justify his Hitler remarks? How will Kanye's Christians, Spirit Guide Universe, please speak through me freely. How will Kanye's Christians try to spin this? Oh my goodness. And that's the word, spin, because they're going to be given their script. They're going to be given their script. Guys, at this point still, he is their supreme leader. So right now, he hasn't lost a lot. He's got some people who are looking around saying, wait, hold up. I can't really get with this. But there's still enough that'll carry his water, that will do anything they can, because he's Yah, and to them, he's Jesus. And that's what he called himself. And that's what he believes himself to be. He believes himself to be a supreme being. He believes himself to be all powerful. And he knows he has a cult following. He knows he has a cult following. The 10 of Cups inverted reads, false heart, indignation, violence. Okay? He is going to tell his followers to follow him into battle, to lay down their lives if necessary. This whole thing is a cult, guys. It is a cult. And like I said on Wednesday, old Donnie wants Kanye's cult to merge with his cult so that all the crazies can be under one umbrella. And that would assure that 45 got another shot at the presidency. Pay attention, guys. Pay attention. All this talk, all this stuff. Remember, we still got 2 whole years before the next election. So all this stuff that's going on right now is nothing but distraction. Pay attention. Do not be fooled. Do not be fooled. My next question is for Angie D. Will Jim Jordan be forced to resign his seat due to the scandal of the Ohio State wrestling abuse allegations? Will Jim Jordan be forced to resign his seat? Guys, These allegations have been out there for the last 10 years. Ain't nobody made him do nothing. Students came out and testified in front of Congress. Jim Jordan still sat there with the opportunity to talk crap to those people. Okay? These pedos are protected. The higher you get, and that's what they are. They are, okay? So, let's see. Will Jim Jordan be forced to resign his seat? Nope. No, he will not. They're going to talk about it. Some people may threaten, but nobody's going to leave him. No, he is a pivotal part. He has held that seat through all this scandal, through the state. He has made every single re-election. No, the people of Ohio do not care that their children may have been abused or that this person allowed their children to be abused. No, as long as he's carrying water for the ultra rich, he is going to have the support that he needs. No, Jim Jordan is not going to be forced to resign his seat, Angie. No, he won't. Next question for Angie. Will the Republicans elect old margarine taco grease as the Speaker of the House? Now, remember, her first year in 2020 was her freshman year. It's 2022, so she's a sophomore. She had no committees. She was on nothing. She basically received a paycheck every week for just having a title. She has done no work for the United States of America. Nothing. She's just gone around causing hate and discontent. Will margarine taco grease be elected House Speaker? Will she beat Kevin McCarthy? Will they put, this stain on the underpants of America as the Speaker of the United States Congress? Here we go. Oh my God. Oh, you gotta be kidding. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Oh my gosh, guys, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 yeses that these people are going to put this cretin as the Speaker of the House. I got 5 yeses that margarine taco grease is going to be nominated to the Speaker of the House. A sophomore congressman with zero experience is going to have the most powerful voice in Congress. Don't worry. It's going to end badly for her. But this is another stain. Like I said, she is a stain. She is a poop stain on the underpants of America. And she's a smelly, wet one at that. All right. So, yeah, Angie. Yeah. So we're going to have a lot of stuff. They're going to keep us poor psychics on here forever because most of us only came on here to get us through 45. And now it's like we can't do anything because they keep wanting to put this fool give him more and more power. Okay. My next question is from Beautiful Girl. She would like to know, will Spirit Mountain be named a national monument? Of course, this is a Native American place that was taken from them, turned into a ski resort, monetized. It was on quote unquote reservation land that was supposed to be protected. The United States government came in and sold it to a logging company. And then the logging company clear cut it and then took it and turned it into a ski resort for everybody but the native. Will Spirit Mountain be named a national monument? As much as it should be. And this is something that the natives have been fighting about. This is another slap in the face to the Native Americans. Another holy mountain, another one of their holy places that was ripped out from under them and turned into something that disrespects them on a daily basis. And the answer is no. We got the devil, we got death, we got the coffin. No. The rich are going to keep it because it's making them money. They keep moving the natives, moving them and moving them and moving them. They put scores of different tribes at the base of this mountain when it, no. Treaties broken, treaties that were never honored, and treaties that are not going to be rectified because they sold it to a company. It doesn't belong to the United States anymore. They sold it. That way, somebody else is responsible for it. Now it no longer belongs to the natives. They disrespected them. No. Beautiful girl, Spirit Mountain will not be named a national monument. Well, not for the natives, at least. If they turn it into a world-class ski resort, they may put that title on it, but it won't be for the natives. No, Spirit Mountain, given that name. It actually had a native name. I can't remember. I didn't write it down. But it was literally stolen. Stolen from them. Sold off to a logging company after treaties were signed. Clear cut. And then turned into a ski resort. Broken treaties. Broken promises. This is our government. This is what our government has done to people of color, specifically the native inhabitants of this continent. Okay. Beautiful girl, second question. Will Leonard Pelletier be released from prison? Will Biden pardon him? God, please let this man out of prison. He has been in prison since the 70s for something that he didn't do. The United States government again went on reservation land with guns, open fire, trying to take from people who they have already taken from. And then when those people stand up and defend themselves, they get railroaded and thrown into prison for life because they defended themselves against tyrants. And one of the tyrants died. But none of the tyrants who were trying to kill these indigenous people faced any repercussions. Will Leonard Pelletier be released from prison? Here we go. I hate to say this, but I'm kind of feeling that he may get pardoned and released from prison, and then shortly thereafter, he perishes. He won't even get to live his freedom. These are the cards that I've got, guys. First card, I've got the Queen of Pentacles. I've got Justice in front of him. This is my he's going to get out of jail card. This is my happy family card. Just chasing him. This is justice coming. Below, I got the King of Swords. You know, this is him maybe getting something, his day in court maybe. And in the near future, I've got death. Death. Then I've got the coffin, the Four of Swords. These two together. And then above that, I have the devil. And the Eight of Pentacles is the final card, the manufacturing, making money. Guys, I feel, and I hate to say this, but I feel that Mr. Pelletier may be released from prison. And then shortly after his release, he perishes without being able to be free. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. My next question is from Capricorn Queen 7425 and from Rose Blue. The Bidens rented vehicles that burned five rented vehicles burned up that were rented for the Biden family over the Thanksgiving holiday, burst into flames. All the engine blocks. News is not covering this. News is not covering this. Question is, I mean, with the lack of the news coverage, you can already say, yeah, that was a bona fide assassination attempt. Bona fide assassination attempt. You know, the United States is trying to keep it hush, 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 hush. Oh, no, no. Don't let nobody know that the Bidens might be in danger. No, no, no. Okay? And why? And I see this being for two reasons. They don't want other people to jump on board and be copycatters. They don't want people targeting the president. But that's exactly. Watch what Donnie does next, guys. Watch what Donnie does next. And guys, this is directly because of Jack Smith. This was a warning. That was a warning. And they meant to get him. Something went wrong. Somebody set the timers wrong, set the detonators wrong. Something went wrong. Biden's guardian angels protected him and his family from perishing in any of those automobiles, because it could have been anyone in his family, guys. Anyone in his family. Okay. Will the perpetrators be caught that put the devices in the five vehicles, in the five rented vehicles? Will the perpetrators be caught? Guys, I'm not seeing that they're going to get caught. But I'm telling you, this is an inside job. Biden has got to be careful. He has got to be careful. There is a spy in the camp that is dangerous, and they need to identify this person. The president is anxious about this. Is anxious about this. There may be a whole changing out of all those Secret Service members. There may be a complete overhaul of all the people who are around the president, because there's a mole, there's a dangerous person in his purview, in his immediate vicinity. He is in danger. President Biden is in danger. And right now, the person or persons who did that are getting away with it. They need to change out the entire detail from the top to the bottom, the entire detail. My next question is from Julia Jackson. Julia's question is on soul contracts. This is a serious question, guys. Julia would like to know why, if we choose what we are to be when we come here, why would some people choose to be an oppressed class? Why would some people choose to be Black? Why would people in the 40s choose to be Jewish, knowing that the world was in chaos? Guys, we come here to experience life, and we have to look at everything in totality. We have to look at our life cycle. We have to look at reincarnation. We have to look at our karma, our karmic cycle. So asking why someone would come to be an oppressed person. Well, that person who is oppressed may have been an oppressor in a previous incarnation. And the lesson is to learn all sides of that story. Not only what it is to be to have power over somebody, but to what it is to be on the receiving end of somebody having power over you. We do, guys. We choose what we go through. We choose what lessons we need to learn. And we reincarnate to as many times as we must to learn those lessons that we chose. This is our rodeo. So what we came here to learn is what we came here to learn. So if you come here as an oppressed person, then that is what you need to learn. You need to learn what, why, how to get yourself out of it, how not to let it happen again, but to have an understanding about the whole world from that viewpoint. So everything happens. We need to know. You feel. That's why we have emotions. Some people will take Donnie, for instance. Old Donnie boy never faced a consequence his entire life. Person probably never even got a spanking when he was a little kid. Okay? And if he did, it was probably something very ineffective. But this person grows up to be an adult man who has never faced any consequences, has had a golden spoon shoved up his behind for his entire life. Never had to worry about a meal, never had to worry about being cold, never spent one day outside unless he was camping. Okay? Now, understand, if you believe in reincarnation, then that charmed life, he's going to have to come back and live an uncharmed life. All the people that he did dirty to in his position, in his station, he, in reincarnation, will have to suffer through his own unbearable deeds heaped on his head by others. That's karma. Okay? So, Julie, I hope I kind of explained that. It's kind of what goes around comes around. We need to learn the lessons, things that we continually do over and over and over again, whether it be being angry, road rage, whatever, not listening, lessons that we need to learn. We will continue to go through until we learn those lessons. I hope that answers your question. Okay. Now we're going to jump across the pond real quick to Harry and William. Is Prince William seriously considering cutting Prince Harry out of his life? And guys, I kind of have a hard time with this. I mean, brothers and sisters, family members have disagreements. We all do. Every one of us here has a strained relationship with somebody in their family. And nobody can say that Harry and William will always be together because they're blood brothers. We all know that's bump that doesn't always work that way. But we're dealing with two people who are ultra manipulated, okay? State and station again, racism and freedom, personal choices, and carrying water for the family. This is all what's going on with the Mountbatten Windsor family, okay? So let's see. Is William seriously considering cutting Harry out of his life? Guys, I kind of feel like it's a no. If anything, I'm feeling like Harry wants William to come back to the UK. I get a 3 of Swords. And I think this may be the trauma between Harry, Charles, and William, that the 3 of them are having this heartbreaking moment. All of this, and a lot of this hinges, guys, on Diana. And I'm going to say Diana and Meghan. Diana and Meghan. Harry does not want to see what happened to his mother happen to his wife at the hands of his father. Okay? And that's what it's coming down to. We got to point the fingers at the petty one, the one who is the nasty one, and that's Charles. It's not William. It's Charles. It's the dad. He didn't care. I mean, he didn't love Diana. I mean, he loves his sons as much as you can expect him to, but he expects them to mind. He was never a hands-on daddy. He didn't help raise them boys. Those boys was raised by their mother and by nannies. He visited. Okay? So a lot of the conflicts are not between Harry and William. They are between William, Harry, and Charles. I got the Ace of Swords inverted. Let me read this card. The Ace of Swords inverted is it's the same as it upright. Upright is its excessive degree in everything. Conquest, triumph, great force in love and hate. In reverse, this card is the same, but with disastrous results. Or conception, childbirth, or multiplicity. So this card kind of tells me that a lot of Harry and Meghan's problems with the House of Windsor is the fact that they procreated, and that's what most of the fights are about, and that those children are half-breed, mudbloods, okay? All right? So, no. Who asked this question? No, I think this is Julia Jackson's question. No, Harry and William don't have beef with each other. The beef that is kept up between them is a three-way beef. And the harbinger is daddy. Okay? And since William is heir to the throne, he can't really go against his dad. Because his dad could literally say, disinherit him. He could, if he wanted to, could disinherit him while he's still alive. And he doesn't want to give it to Harry. He doesn't, even though Harry is his child, and Harry is his child, he doesn't want to believe that Harry is his child. And he's used that against him. Harry is Charles's biological child, but he has called him a bastard, has treated him badly since he was a child. And this is the thing that goes on unbeknownst to everybody else. Okay? So there's a lot of hatred and stuff. But remember, old Chucky was having an affair on Diana the entire time they were married. The entire time. Even while they were forced courting. Remember, this was an arranged marriage. She was forced into it. He was forced into it. He never loved her. He never loved her. He tolerated Harry. William, his heir apparent, he only gives what he gives him because that is his firstborn son. But still, Charles is petty. Charles is petty. And he is not a nice person. Okay? He's an oligarch. He's power hungry and he's spoiled rotten. Him and his brother. Nasty people. Nasty. Okay. Whew. Next question. And guys, I might have to end this here at an hour and save some of these other questions for Monday. I have got another page and a half of questions, and I don't think I'm going to get there. But I'm going to try to get to the bottom of this one at least. Kevin McCarthy and his crew are courting Democrat Henry Cuellar to switch parties for entertainment purposes only, y'all. Kevin McCarthy and his crew are trying to switch Democrat Henry Cuellar to switch parties. I guess this must be either, I don't know which house it is, but McCarthy's over the Senate, so I'm thinking Cuellar should be in the House, not the Senate. So is Cuellar a traitor? Is he an on the fence Democrat like Cinema and Manchin? Is Cuellar a traitor to democracy? Is Henry Cuellar, universe please, seriously considering switching parties to give the Republicans a bigger lead? Oh my gosh, the first card, 2 yeses already. Guys, this is trouble for us. First card, we get the Wheel of Fortune, okay? This person is looking for ways to enrich himself. Second card, we get the Sun. Ginormous, yes. He is completely self-serving. He will do whatever it is. This is going to be devastating. Could be devastating. This is a vote that we cannot count on for anything. If it comes down to it, if Cuellar can get money out of it, he's going to be a turncoat in the Senate. In the House. He wants to make money. If they can pay him, he will work for them if the price is right. He stinky fish, guys, self-serving. He's there to get what he can get. He is another Manchin. No pulling, no punches. He will sell his booty to the highest bidder. If he can profit off of it, he will sell that tail. He will sell it, sell his vote, whatever. Give me a vacation. Give me this. Oh, I want a Hummer truck. Oh, not a Hummer truck. I want a Tesla truck. I want this. Oh, yeah. Yeah, another little prostitute. He will sell that tail to get what he wants. He will sell it to get what he wants. He is a prostitute. He is for sale in the Congress. Whew, next question. And he may switch parties. They may convince him to switching parties. But that is going to be someone that we're going to have to worry about. My next question is from Colette Coates. Anti-abortion advocates placed anti-abortion couples on justices to befriend them and to sway their opinions. Colette wants to know, will this be investigated? Literally, this is what spies do. This is covert. This is like espionage. They literally put targets on people to try to sweet talk them into. But this is what super PACs are, guys. Let's just get to the card. Yep, first card. Yep. The question was, will they be investigated? And I think there's already an investigation into it, but I don't know what they're going to be able to do. The Supreme Court is going to fight off all of this, saying they can have the right to be friends with anybody they want to. But some of these people are going to get caught because they were lobbyists. They were formal lobbyists, and there must be some kind of a rule about Supreme Court justices being with lobbyists, or something about when their cases are coming. This is something ethical. There's an ethical dilemma that is being investigated behind this. So we may not be completely privy to the outcome of this, but yes, there is an investigation going on about this. But this is going to be something that we're not gonna know the final outcome of until some people get moved around, unless somebody leaks what the outcome is. But this is like lobbyists. These people are breaking rules about lobbying, because these are the people who they are putting on these justices are just that. They are lobbyists, professional lobbyists. and they are making promises. They're doing this in friendship, and then inviting these justices on trips and stuff. Guys, I want to say the justice that died in the hotel room under some sneaky circumstances. I can't remember his name, but he died in a motel room. He was not alone when he died, and the person that was in the room with him left. He died after he took a blue pill. I'll just put it that way. And he performed with somebody that was not his spouse. Okay? That's all covered up. All covered up. There's some nastiness in. They put lobbyists on these justices to, and I mean, take them on trips, have interpersonal relationships with, pillow talk, get them to say things that they can use against them as leverage later. Yeah, it's a whole thing, guys. It's a whole thing. And yeah, it's being investigated. It is being investigated. Okay, next question. Will the John Lewis voting bill ever pass? I'm going to just throw on this one. Will the John Lewis voting bill ever pass? It's going to be fought up and down. The Republicans are going to stand firm against it. But in the end, guys, it's not going to be soon. This may be 4 years down the road. But yes, a voting bill with John Lewis's name on it will, in some point in the future, be introduced. But it is going to be in the future because the Republicans are going to fight it. This Congress, there's nothing is going to get done. It's going to be a brick wall. A lot of people are going to get arrested. There's going to be a lot of chaos, but nothing is going to get done when the Republicans take over the Congress in 2023. It is going to be a madhouse, a circus. My next question must be heard. Cryptocurrency. 2 big crypto founders died 2 weeks apart. And this is while cryptocurrency is nosediving. One of them got on some network and stated that there was a plot against him. And 2 hours later, the man was dead. And cryptocurrency is literally in a free fall. And guys, if you've been watching me for the last 2 years, I've been trying to tell you don't get in crypto. You know, I've been trying to tell you it is unstable. This is an idea somebody thought up in their basement in the freaking 80s. Okay. All right. Let's see. What's the question here? There's no question. Oh. Okay, I guess I'll ask this. Were the 2 founders of the big cryptocurrency companies that were found dead murdered? Were they murdered? That's all I can ask on that one. Oh my goodness. Come on, give me it. Yes, there it is. Yes, and it was about the money. Yes, they were murdered. This is a 1% thing. Guys, these are people who are trying to corner everything, trying to make blocks to where other people won't be able to acquire or use funds. Be careful what you're putting your money into. Be careful. Do not put your money in fly-by-night organizations that you don't research. Research. This is a scheme to get people's money. These platforms collapse and billions, trillions of people's hard-earned money is gone, untraceable, and they can never get it back. Be careful because you pay real money in crypto for something that isn't even tangible. So you put real money into a idea. Okay, just be aware. Be aware you're not putting your money into something that is real. And if they decide to take it, there's absolutely nothing you can do to recoup it. Okay. I think this is going to be my last question, my last two questions. Dejanay Jackson was arrested for the beating of Shanquella Robinson. Dejanay Jackson was arrested. So this is the first one. She was arrested. This is the one who you saw beating Shanquella Robinson in the hotel room. She was the one that was beating her. She has been arrested. Will all of, and it flipped over, and here, I'm going to show y'all what jumped out and flipped over. I didn't even ask the question yet. Will all of the people on that Mexico trip be investigated, arrested and investigated? Will all of the people involved in Shanquella's, Robinson's, all people who were on that vacation, will they be arrested? Here we go. Yep. And they going to jail too. It's going to be the end of them. This Dejanay Jackson is going to prison. She ain't going to get out. She's going to get charged with murder. She is going to get charged with murder. Guys, she stomped Shanquella. She had an internal incapacitation, internal decapitation. I want to say that basically, when you kick or step on somebody and you basically break their neck, severing it from the rest of the spine, that's what caused Shanquella's death. It was and guys, Shanquella suffered. She suffered because she was actually paralyzed from a blow before she died, and she did not die instantly. And this is what is so terrible about it, guys. They beat her, they kicked her. This Dejanay Jackson is a monster. This is a ugly spirit. This is a ugly soul. She kicked her in the head, stomped on her, stomped between her shoulders. Shanquella was still alive. Guys, they pushed her, I want to say, in a closet or something. She was still alive. Her neck was broken. They pushed her into an area, and then they went out and partied. And when they came back, she was like in a ball, but her neck was broken. And she literally suffocated from how they literally shoved her into a small space. And she had a broken internal decapitation. She had a broken neck. And how they shoved her like in a closet or something with her head to her chest, and she could not breathe. She didn't die from the beating. She suffocated to death as they were out drinking and partying and laughing about what they had did to her. They came back in and found her dead, and that's when they panicked. Because she was still alive when they shoved her in the closet. But she was completely paralyzed. She couldn't even talk. Yeah, every single one of them is going to get arrested. But Dejanay Jackson is going to get, if she doesn't get the death penalty, she will get life in prison. But she needs to get the death penalty. She murdered Shanquella. All of them did. Every single one of them are responsible for murdering that woman. And they laughed. They went and drank after they beat her and threw her into it. It feels like a closet. But she couldn't even move. She couldn't even straighten her body out. Had she been laid in there in any other kind of way, she might still be alive. She suffocated because her head was on her chest and her neck was broken. And they literally like threw her in a closet and left her there in a ball in the closet with the door closed, and they went out and partied. I pray they get every ounce of karma they have coming to them. Whew. All right, my last question for today is from Norma Bro. Will the Texas power grid survive this winter? No, not at all. Prepare now. If you live in Texas, Oklahoma, if you live around there, Louisiana, prepare. Your power grids are going to be strained. Texas is going to have some of the coldest weather ever on this continent this winter. Prepare now. Understand, know that your power grid is not going to stay up. Make plans. Prepare now on how to heat your house when there's nothing, when there's no electricity. Start preparing for that now. Texas, Oklahoma, Louisiana, prepare now. Even some portions of New Mexico, prepare. There's going to be lots of wind weather that is going to wreak havoc on the power grid across the lower 48, guys, across the southern states and the middle. Oh gosh, just God. I mean, it's going to be everywhere. The weather is just going to be trying. Prepare now. Prepare. I've been trying to get you guys ready. Get ready. This winter is going to be trying for a lot of us in a lot of areas. If you're traveling, prepare your car. If you're in an area where there are blackouts or rolling blackouts, prepare. California especially, but Texas, because you are going to have some of the coldest weather that the United States has ever, on record, ever experienced. Please prepare now. Get a backup generator. Get a backup power source. Do something to ensure that when the power goes out, you are not left in the dark. Okay, guys, I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. I am going to get to the questions that I didn't get to today. I will get to on Monday. Guys, let me get over here in the chat before I say goodbye so I can say hello to my beautiful people over here. Hello, Jaconda. Hello, Elizabeth. Oh, somebody had asked about Texas and Florida. Let me get on that question real quick. Well, no. And guys, I'll read on that Monday. And on Monday, I'm also going to read about this new XBB variant. I don't want to leave this show on that because we need a little bit more time to talk about this new variant that we all need to be concerned about. All right. So, hello, Paisley. Hello. Oh my goodness. Let me see. Hello, Jose. Chaley, hello. See if there's any questions in here. Hello, Catherine. Edwina Stevens, hello. Karen, hello. Michelle, hello. Oh my goodness, I am so happy. So many of you guys showed up. And guys, please check your subscription. YouTube is messing with me. It's like every day I'm losing 5 or 10 subscribers. Not only that, but they messing with my money too. Every day, my money, the money that I have in YouTube is being siphoned off, going somewhere. So please check your subscriber status. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Hit that bell notification and give me a thumbs up so that the YouTube can stop messing with me so that I can get registered. Or I don't know what's going on. But guys, I don't ask for much from you guys, but just try to help me out with this. If you are a subscriber, please check that you are subscribed and hit the bell notification so that you don't miss any videos. And I appreciate every one of you and every one of you who send money through super chats and super stickers. I appreciate you. But I'm going to tell you, Boy, YouTube, I check my balance one day and it's one thing, and I check it the very next day and $10 is gone. And I don't know what's going on. So, I don't know. I don't know. And I don't even know how to ask. So just there's that. But I have some availabilities. Guys, if you would like a private reading with me, $25. I have some availabilities. Please get with me on psychictanya9@gmail.com and we can get that set up. And also sachets, guys, sachets. Please, please, please. They make wonderful gifts. This is a great time to get all the protections that you need in place, or to try to open up so that you can receive all the blessings that you have been trying to manifest. Again, psychictanya9@gmail.com for all inquiries. I love you guys. I love you. Still need some more questions. I got one page of questions for Monday. If something happens over the weekend that you would like an answer to, please drop it in the comment section below this video and I will ask it on Monday. I love you. Stay prepared for this weather. Stay prepared. And guys, I had egg on my face last week. I could have swore I was stuck on you know what, thinking last Tuesday was um, the runoff race. It's this Tuesday coming. So I got all excited for nothing. That's my bad, y'all. I just want this to be over with. And like I said, I still see Raphael Warnock winning Georgia. All right. I love you. I love you. Happy Friday and have a fantastic weekend. I love you. Bye, guys.